Steve, congratulations. Just how nice does that feel, a first win of the Premier League season?
Just really pleased for the players, really pleased for the supporters. It was important, to get the win here, that everybody could leave the stadium in a better feeling than the previous games. Support was excellent, particularly second half when we really needed them. And yeah, it was just great to get that first win. I think the first half was a good game. We really wanted to take the game to Bournemouth to be an attacking threat. Scored a great goal. Scored nearly an even better second one, and I always felt we were on the edge of scoring chances. Equally, Bournemouth, they're a good team as well. They're a team that they've built over a number of years with a lot of investment, and you have to be ready to do certain things against them. Second half, then, it wasn't obviously the intention to. The intention was to try and go and get the second, and we really felt there were spaces in the game that we should have exploited, and showed the images at half-time to the players, the difference between when we got it right and when we didn't. But naturally, they were going to get more bodies at the pitch. They were going to go longer, quicker than what they did in the first half, and it's a natural thing to try and match their numbers, and you end up being a little bit deep, and then you can't get out. But I felt that we the first half where we looked a threat, I think we defended really well in the second half as well. And listen, to win a Premier League game, at some stage you have to do everything in a game. And today, we did enough to be a real attacking threat in the first half, with slight moments in the second, not as enough as we'd liked. And obviously it was about heart and soul, and defending with a clear mind in the second half, and we managed to do that really well as well. So great to get the win, and for me now, it won't be a day go by where I'm not thinking about how we beat Southampton.
Just on the defensive performance, how happy are you with that? Because as you said, there was always going to be adversity in the game. It went this way and then it went that way. But you got the lead early in the game.
Yeah.
And Buonanotte, even defensively, he was outstanding. Fass was outstanding. Everyone had to dig into it.
Yeah, everybody give it. I'm not looking at anybody and thinking that they didn't give everything in the game. And okay, everyone will do good things, everyone will make mistakes. And to be fair, I don't think anyone's questioned that. Not even in training. The lads train so hard every single day. So, of course, in the first quarter games, there's things we could have done better, but there's also a few things that have really gone against us as well. So I'm just glad that we've been able to get that grey cloud away from us of getting that first win, and we really got to think now about getting more positive results like this.
Obviously, as you say, we go into an international break now, so good for the fans to have that sort of feeling of winning and relief going into that. But how important is it? We often hear managers say this, not to get too high when you get a win, and not to get too low when you're defeated.
No, exactly. And to be fair, it's painful when you lose, of course, and nobody will hate it more than me. But you work even harder. When you're going through like a painful defeat, or a run of results where you haven't picked up a win, you've got to work even harder. But when it's one win, it's brilliant, and you've got to enjoy it. Because, like I said, it's so hard to win games at Premier League. But for me now, honestly, I'm just thinking about how we beat Southampton. I really am. Obviously, we'll reflect, we'll look at this game, but all with the idea of how do we get better, improve, to try and go back to back against Southampton in the return after the international break.